What's up, guys? That really gross guy here. We are back, and today I wanted to kind of go and do some fun little look backs at some of the Warframe content we have had up to this point. So, of course, we've had those beautiful cinematic quests. We have the trilogy of The War Within, The Sacrifice, and The Second Dream, which was, a story all on its own, which led to so many more questions and all sorts of different things. But like I said, I did want to go back and kind of look at some memorable moments, some nostalgia moments from Warframe up until this point. And I won't go over too many old school things. Of course, veterans here will remember, things like the old star chart, which was, in my opinion, the superior star chart. However, I am a big fan of this most recent iteration as well. And the modding system we had back in the day, the way we were able to acquire, our powers and abilities and rank our warframes up in terms of stats and all sorts of stuff was really old school, like beta. That was a crazy time. But you guys, veterans, will remember that. But I also just kind of wanted to look back and, I mean, obviously we woke up in the in our cryopod as our first Warframe. That was back when the tutorial was revamped for Warframe, and we got much more detail on how the story unfolded with the Warframes waking up and Lotus waking us up and our powers and what we were, which was really cool. We fought Vor at the time, and it was really cool. We didn't know what the heck we were. We were just a Warframe. We were referred to as a Tenno, but we really never knew what the Tenno was. And that didn't really unfold until, we got into, fighting the Stalker, Hun Hao, doing his evil, evil. I guess it would be evil. He is the destroyer of worlds. So giving Stalker the power to hopefully, well, if in Stalker's mind, destroy the Tenno, giving him the war which Hun Hao instilled himself within. And that Stalker did everything he could to find the Tenno, the operator themselves, and destroy them. And I do want to talk about actually a little bit of the Stalker lore and Umbra lore together, because I feel like there's some stuff there to be talked about. We'll talk about in another episode. But of course, this Stalker trying to seek revenge and absolutely destroy us, and Hun Hao giving him the ability to do so, which, as you guys know, if you've played through the Second Dream, I mean, why would you be listening to this? This is spoilers. But he was unsuccessful. We fend off the Stalker, and we protect our Tenno, which is the point in time where we realized that the Tenno was the pilot. The Tenno was the heart and soul behind the Warframes, as far as we knew. And the Warframe was just a tool. It was just a suit. And yeah, that ends up changing a little bit. We end up going through and fighting the Twin Queens. Well, the Twin Queens? How about the Grenier Queens? Because I don't know what happened to that lore, but anyways, the Queens, they were adamant about getting their hands on our operator. They were adamant about being able to use transference, the continuity, all that good stuff, the good stuff, quote unquote, to live on and prosper, we'll just say. And we went through that whole ordeal. That was something else. And then, of course, we get into this crazy sacrifice. This, not to mention, I mean, the apostasy prologue. Lotus, dear Mama Lotus, just poof, gone. And then sacrifice rolls around, and of course, we find out Lotus is just different. this is kind of a spoilery episode, but it's also I don't want to throw too much in there in case you guys decided to listen on. I don't want to spoil everything, but obviously Lotus, not all she's cracked up to be. We can't trust Lotus at this point. Balis, that son of a bitch. Anyways, that was a crazy ordeal with Umbra. What he did, what he put Umbra through, that was disgusting. And at the same time, just understanding uh, the lengths Balis will go through for his own agenda, and his own agenda, it involves the sentience. It involves the downfall of the Orokin. What is he thinking? What was his end goal? What the hell, Balis? Guess what you know what, Balis? You remember that Chimera prologue? Yeah, you got yourself into a mess. How are you gonna get yourself out of this one now, Balis? What are you doing, dude? Why? You're a jerk, but come on. It's you deserved it. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But the other thing is man, Lotus really stirred some things up. I want to kind of talk about that in another episode as well. Is Lotus stirring some things up, helping the Tenno? But Lotus, you do realize you've helped the Tenno become the most powerful things in the universe at this point. I'm just saying. If you had to pick someone's side, I mean, you pissed off the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? You could piss off the Orokin. You could piss off, the Grenier. You could piss off whoever. You don't want to piss off them Tenno. I'm just saying. I mean, you see what happened, what we did to those Eidolons? We're killing like 40 Eidolons a night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to do that, Lotus. Anyways, so yeah, the main story, it's just crazy. We're getting into some cool stuff. Sentience, this is going to be fantastic in the near future. I'm going to do a sentient video, what we know about the sentience and what's to come in terms of, that stuff. But in terms of nostalgia, I mean, we had Octavia's Anthem. We had frickin' Hunhao try to take control of, Cephalon Samaris? No, not Samaris. Cephalon Suda. And there was, Ortis and all this conflict and all this craziness going on there. And, I mean, obviously, Hunhao's got something. He's got an agenda too, but does his agenda line up with this new sentient deal that's coming, the new war? Is Hunhao on board with all that, or what? You know what I mean? Because these sentients, it seems like they have like this hive mind mentality, but it seems like for the most part, Lotus and Hunhao have their own, like self-conscious. You know what I mean? Like they know what they're doing. They don't necessarily have to, Anyways, so who knows what's coming that way? But yeah, I mean. And then Haro's quest, the man in the wall, this whole craziness that's going on. And some of these puzzle pieces are starting to fit together, but some of the pieces still have, their pieces of they're not attached on 2 out of the 4 sides or 3 out of the 4 sides. And we're starting to put the pieces in place. And like I said, Haro and the man on the wall, and what a fantastic quest. That was so cool. I can't wait. And then, of course, we've already kind of touched base on it, but Balis handing over this sentient killer, this sentient slaying weapon, the Paracesis. And what is going to happen next? We don't know, but I mean, it's memorable. There's so much in this game that's memorable. There's so many awesome moments in this game, and the new war somewhere after that with the space exploration and stuff like that. So we're gonna have a lot more cool, memorable stuff to come, but this video was just to kind of go over and talk about and show some of those awesome nostalgic moments from Warframe up until this point. And my goodness, is this game evolving and just fantastic. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for me, guys. Like I said, I pointed out a few different videos that I was planning on making on different topics. And I would love for you guys to join, subscribe, all that stuff if you have not already, to hear any of these future videos, these thoughts, speculations on, you know, the sentience and what's to come, the chair and Umbra and, you know, the transference ideas and Ballast, if he still has power, or if he's totally screwed, talking about this perfect death, and does you know, like I said, does Ballast still have any power? The Grineer Queens, well, Queen, and how that's gonna unfold, and just Umbra, the Stalker. There's so many puzzle pieces left just sitting on the side, not put in place yet, and I am super excited to see what's to come. And I hope you guys are willing to talk about it in the future and excited for that content to come. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Blow.
Don't be afraid.